The African wild dog. The African wild dog has large bat-like ears which are excellent for hearing. This can help them when they are hunting. The African wild dog's coat strongly camouflages into the African landscape, which helps them sneak up on their prey. African wild dog cubs also have a high capability to learn, which allows them to learn skills and hunting techniques while they are cubs, which they then use later on in life and pass down to their cubs. African wild dogs have large hearts and large lungs to be able to run for long distances of time at a high speed to be able to outrun their prey and eventually catch them. African wild dogs hunt in large groups or packs to be able to bring in large amounts of prey at one time, even around 2 to 3 times bigger than one individual dog. And finally, African wild dogs dig dens to give birth to their pups and keep them in there while they are hunting. This gives the cubs a safe place to sleep while they're at the most vulnerable stage of life. The lion. Lions have long retractable claws which helps them capture and hold down prey. A lion's tongue is also adapted for hunting. It is strong enough to be able to peel through prey's skin, making it easier to reach the meat. Lions live in large groups called prides. The value of the pride is very high among lions. Not only do they teach one another, they make sure everyone in the pride is well fed and protected. And although they drink freely when water is available, they are able to survive off the water they get from their prey. This becomes very useful when rain in the African landscape becomes very scarce. And as maintaining territory in the African landscape is very important, lions mark their territory using feces or urine. Lions have perennial glands that secrete a liquid for scent marking by spraying on trees and rocks. They also use their paws to mark territories to warn other lions not to enter their territory, to provide protection and safety for the entire pride. Meerkats.
For meerkats, they have clear protective membrane shields that surround their eye that protect them from the dirt while they're digging. Their eyes also close tightly to keep the dirt out. Another adaptation is there are 20 to even maybe 50 meerkats in each family. This is because of how they've adapted over time. They need this huge number of members per family because of their roles. In the meerkat family, there are plenty of roles, some including sentry, alpha male, alpha female, babysitter, and pup. A physiological adaptation is they have a very thin layer of fur. Meerkats live in hot deserts so the fur does not overheat the creature. Also, during the cold nights, it will keep them warm. Elephants. The trunk is an amazing appendage that can pick up food, examine items, or move heavy objects. The trunk, along with the mouth, is used for breathing. An elephant can also use its trunk to suck up water, which is then squirted into its mouth or sprayed over its body for cooling. Elephants will use their trunks to throw dirt on their backs. This helps protect them from the sun and biting insects. Cold mud or dirt also helps the elephant cool its body. Their activity level is both diurnal and nocturnal, but elephants are always inactive during the hottest part of the day. Also, the ears on the elephant are large and have extensive supply of blood vessels. When it is hot, elephants will flap their ears to create air currents across their ears and reduce excess body heat.
Giraffes.
Giraffes' long necks are an adaptation to feeding at high levels in the treetops. Their physical adaptation of a long neck also helps them keep track of predators, and it enables visual communication with other giraffes over several miles. If the giraffe did not have a long neck, it would be easier prey for predators, and it would not get as much food as it needs to survive. Adult male giraffes get as tall as 19 feet and weigh as much as 1.3 ton. An adult female giraffe grows as tall as 16 feet and weigh up to 1.1 ton. Lying down to go to sleep prevents a giraffe from getting up quickly to run away from an approaching predator. So giraffes have adapted to the ability to sleep standing up. Giraffes can survive with 30 minutes of sleep a day. Usually giraffes sleep in 5-minute intervals while another giraffe is watching for danger. The giraffe's patterned spots and light tan to dark colouring help camouflage the animal into the grassland environment. Although their large size and defensive kicking abilities protect them from most savanna predators, babies are at risk and they require extra protection their camouflage offers.